I want to take you on a little tour of some of the hidden gems in Yakima. These are neighborhoods a lot of locals don't even know about, and I can't wait to share them with you. Let's start off with Bitterroot. Bitterroot is off of Lincoln and right next to Gilbert Park, and it's tucked in and it's a quiet cul-de-sac. What I love about this neighborhood, the trees are 100 years old. They're beautiful. It's a quiet cul-de-sac. Each home is totally different. Most of them are on a half acre to an acre size lot. Nearly all of them have a swimming pool, but it's the kind of neighborhood everyone knows the neighbors. They're super friendly. They walk their dogs. They come up to the park and hang out. They have meet and greets with their dogs every night, I swear. It's just such a charming, charming neighborhood. The people that live there for a long time. So these houses do not come on the market very often. Honestly, I think two have come on in the last 15 years. It's that treasured of a neighborhood. Then we're going to saunter on over to Linden Way. Linden Way is located off of Summit View and 22nd Avenue. It is one of the most exclusive, treasured neighborhoods in all of Yakima. It's historic. It's called Linden Way because it's lined by linden trees, and they create this huge canopy over this quiet little lane. Again, all the homes are different in there. It's quite a bit larger neighborhood than what we find on Bitterroot. Absolutely charming. At Christmas time, everyone is decorated to the hilt with white Christmas lights. They do a 4th of July bicycle parade where they close off the street to anybody else, and the neighbors do a big outdoor barbecue, and the kids get to ride their bikes and decorate them. At Halloween, forget about it. This is like the street to go down, full-size candy bars, you name it. It's like going back in time. It's a little bit Mayberry there on Linden Way. Of course, everyone knows everyone. They're super friendly. They're longtime Yakima people. This neighborhood too, man, they do not come on the market very often. And when they do, they're gone really fast. They're older homes. The linden trees were planted in 1892. A lot of the homes were starting to be built in the early 1900s. I think the oldest one in there is like 1912. And then they finished building them out late 1970s. I think there's a couple in there at that age, but each one is something unique to offer. I'm going to take you across town. So we were sort of central part of Yakima. We're west of 40th at those previous neighborhoods. And now we're going to go clear across town to the east side of town. And that's called Terrace Heights. So we are east. It's a little drier out there, but equally charming. One of my favorite streets I just sold a couple of homes on. It's called Observation Drive, and it's a horseshoe neighborhood. Each of the homes, again, totally different and unique. The first one's early 1920s all the way, gosh, the newest one was probably built in the early 2000s. Big lots, incredible landscape. It is quiet. It's like a private boulevard. It's absolutely special. Here's the other thing about this neighborhood. The views are breathtaking. The homes that are on the west side of the street get to see both mountains, Mount Rainier and Mount Adams, and the entire valley. As they come around to the southeast, those homes have incredible views over the Yakima Country Club and all the hops that are in the lower valley to the east and to the south. It's really a beautiful neighborhood. I'll give you an example of pricing in this neighborhood, and that is they're going to start right around $850 and go up, to be honest. There were a couple in that street that sold for less than that, smaller square footage. But the last one I sold, 5,000 square feet, 2 levels with a pool and a drop dead view, just under $1 million. So it's the kind of neighborhood, like each one that I'm going to share with you, they hold their value. They're so treasured. They rarely come on market. Then we're going to scoot over to a totally different vibe, and it's called Fairway Village. Fairway Village is a gated community. It's relatively new. I would say late 1990s and early 2000s. It's also a cul-de-sac. Each of the homes in there is unique. They're mostly ramblers. The people that initially started that development were older, kind of thinking about us who didn't want a bunch of stairs. So a lot of beautiful ramblers in there, and some of those homes have beautiful views as well, and they would be views to the west. The lots are big in here, very friendly, very beautiful, very well kept. Homes in there, again, are going to start right around 700 and go up, to be honest. A lot of people don't know about that little neighborhood, but it's an absolute gem. Okay, we went to Yakima, we went to the east side, and now I'm going to take you over to Selah. Selah is between Yakima and Ellensburg. It's a little bedroom community, honestly, off of Yakima, and it would be to our north and northwest. It's an ag community. They have an area off the highway. It's way up on this ledge. So you have the Yakima River down in the valley, and this is up above. It's called Lookout Point. You got to know how to get there because you're going to drive through some orchards to get out to this point. The views, unbelievable. Totally different than anything else in the neighborhoods I mentioned, because this is more of an ag and territorial view. They're going to be looking much more to the north and northwest. Rolling orchard hills, a golf course down below, the basalt walls of the Natchez Valley. They're absolutely stunning views. Again, few people even know it exists because you got to travel through this orchard on a private lane to get back there. But there's at least 50 homes or so back in there, each again on a half-acre, acre, 2-acre lots, all of them incredible custom-built homes, unique features. Everyone gets a little bit different view, safe, secure. It's just really a special, special neighborhood. So I hope you enjoyed a little tour of some of my very favorite neighborhoods, the little hidden gems of Yakima. There are many more to talk about, but these 5 are my favorite. If you have any more questions about what it means to live in the Yakima Valley or more hidden gems of neighborhoods, be sure to like, subscribe, and send me a message.